Hello, my name is Ron Deming, and I very strongly wish to be a candidate for the MFT program here at San Diego State University. First, let me just take a quick moment to thank whoever it is on the opposite side of this video for taking the time to listen to this recording. I know that this is one of many, or will be one of many, so thank you very much for your patience. I do appreciate it. We're asked what it is that we're most passionate about in regards to the MFT program here at SDSU. I gave some thought to that, and I would have to say that I believe it is extraordinary that human beings can learn to be efficient and competent and able to help their fellows escape from or find a way out of their various distresses in life and find a pathway to living a more purposeful, more meaningful, more happy life. If I can be in any way a part of that, again, I think that would be extraordinary, and that's part of what my passion is. I am passionate about that, most certainly. So that would be wonderful to be a part of this program in order to learn that. In that regard, we're also asked what it is that we expect to learn while we're in this program, and I think that after giving that some thought, it leads perfectly, frankly, into my minor, which is counseling and social change. During the course of that study that I'm still in the middle of, it's had a remarkable effect on my life. It's been life-changing, in fact, in that it has had a very direct effect on how I go about conducting my relationships and my conversations with others. One of the old axioms that we're trained in or that we learn when we're kids. I remember when I was an adolescent hearing that old axiom of sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. And I remember when I first heard that, I thought it was a little bit absurd, frankly, because people have said things in my life that very much hurt me, and it took me some time to get over. And I completely understand, absolutely, that the whole idea behind it is that we shouldn't always just take to heart things that people tell us and take to heart the way we ought to be because somebody else said so. So I get that part. But in the social constructionist view, that theory that we've learned in counseling and social change, we've learned the importance of language and the importance of words. And what I very much hope to learn in the MFT program is how to use our language as a tool, even how to use unspoken language, body language, and expressions as a tool to help guide people, as I said earlier, outside their discomfort and to find a more purposeful and happy way of life, as I said earlier. So that's part of what I really want to learn. I want to learn to be a competent, qualified individual that can help others. That's definitely my focus in the MFT program. Lastly, we're asked, how do we think we could contribute? And in my particular case, because I quit drinking about 12 and a half years ago and have been attending AA meetings for the most part during that time, and what I mean by the most part is weekly, certainly, and sometimes more than one time a week, I have discovered that when I help others, and more particularly when I've helped American service members in the military, when I've talked to them about their troubles that they're encountering at a program called SARP in Point Loma, that when I expressed to them that I was able to overcome a number of things and thus able to cease drinking, and even though I'm an alcoholic, that I don't have to allow my life to be ruled by alcohol, they express, because I have lived that and come back from it, they express a sense of hope and a sense of optimism that because I was able to do it, that they would be able to do it as well. And so what I mean by what I can contribute is I believe I would be an asset to this program because I could bring my life experience to this program and would be a useful asset to this program because of what I've learned, the obstacles I've overcome, the difficulties that I've overcome from being someone who had no desire to live to being someone who treasures every moment and considers every breath precious these days. And I would very, very much love the opportunity to pass that along to others in the capacity of being a marriage and family therapist. So that's what I have to say about this. I hope that it's productive. I hope that those on the selection committee find me an attractive candidate. I certainly do hope so. And thanks so very much for listening.